Right, Chris. Right, Chris. Yeah, I did this last week. I wasn't very happy with last night's race, and whenever I'm a bit frustrated, I tend to try and get another race or two in as quickly as possible. So hopefully I'll get a nice result here and I'll get my confidence back again. When I say confidence, just get a bit more positive. Because last night I really struggled. I could hardly breathe in here. So I've got the doors and the windows open and I've got the fan on full blast today. The air's a lot better anyway. So that's, I'm always learning, and I did have a problem with humidity, in the house we lived in before, just 6 months ago. I was in the conservatory, and it was just a case of getting all the doors open and putting the fans on full blast and turning the dehumidifier on. I'm in a small room now, but yeah, I had everything closed last night because my daughter goes to bed at 7 o'clock and the race is at 7 o'clock, so I didn't want to make a lot of noise. So I had everything closed. But the funny thing was, after the race, 7:35 p.m. I think it was, there was a knock at the door and my daughter comes in to say goodnight. So I could have made as much noise as I liked last night. So yeah, next week, whenever I do a race at 6:30, 7 p.m, as long as it's not too long, I'll make sure I get the air flowing through the room. Yeah, I'm hoping this race isn't going to be too hard because I've just looked at the starting list, and there's a few down. There's 21 A's so far entered. Usually a lot of the events in the day are a lot easier in inverted commas than the evening races where all the big guns turn up. How did you get on last night with your race? Any good? Please don't be a hard race. I'm nice and settled will be nice. Cool. It's a tough group, but what was the race you did? Oh, nice one. You're in VCAT now, yeah? It's good to go up a cat, isn't it? You'll be going up to A soon. I went from C to A quite quickly, I can remember at the beginning. Okay, that's a nice start. I think it's not hard. So I've got 18 laps to get an aero helmet, that's basically it. If I don't get an aero helmet, then there's something wrong. Very lucky. Yeah, my legs are a bit sore and stiff from last night, but at least I feel like I'm breathing a bit better. I mean, look at that, I'm in the 130s BPM. Last night I was just in, I think I averaged 166 BPM last night, which is right up there with the highest average I've ever had in a race. Okay, it's a decent sprinter turned up last minute. 2 sprinters turned up last minute. Koyama. So Koyama can sprint. Someone's off the front. No, it doesn't show my position on the right. That's a bit annoying. I think that guy off the front is ZHR. Well, not on ZP live anyway. Social Club Ride, yeah. So on Zwift Power Live, there's only 11 official people in the whole race. Bloody hell. 2, 3, 4 official A's, because one of them's gone in the C cap for some reason. So I just need to beat O'Donnell, Texeria, and Yama. See Texeria. Where's O'Donnell? O'Donnell been dropped already. So Take Seria and Yama. That's it. Where's the armour? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think the one off the front was a Z power. It's got a dodgy trainer. It's got a feeling. Usually when someone goes off the front like that, from the beginning, ruins the race really, because someone might decide to catch them and draft them. See, my heart rate's 140 now. I'm doing 4.5 watts a kilo. Last night I was averaging 4.1 watts per kilo, 166 BPM. My body was not happy. It's in the 130s BPM now. This is the problem. I'm not going to bother catching them, there's no point. Oh. Should I catch up with them? Just wondering. I feel like I'm cheating now if I do that. Woo! Cheers, Chris. The two guys I'm trying to drop are the two guys that called up in the front group. All that's no error. I've got to get rid of Yama because it can sprint. Come on, let's have an arrow. I think when you reach level 50, we should remove the bonus points from the banners for you. It's your privilege for reaching level 50. Take the bonus points away from the banners. More chance of getting a proper power up. The word for the two non-official riders here. Be a much more relaxed ride. But that extend area is definitely ZP or something. We've been doing 5.5, 5 to 5.6 all the way. Seriously think if it wasn't for that extend area, we'd be doing 3 watts per kilo or less. Seems to be pulling us along. Oh, come on. Minsky! Alright, Theo.
Good, mate. This is quite good. Look at my heart rate. Look how different that is from last night. 130s. It's almost like a 3 watt per kilo group ride. Breathing so much better. My legs are just a bit stiff and sore. So I'm averaging 3.9. Last night I averaged 4.1. So I'm not far off that. I know there were many efforts last night. But still, 34 beats per minute difference for 2 watts per kilo difference. 132, it's ridiculous. 131. See if we're getting the 120s. I go higher than this on the BRT breakfast group rides. BPM that is. Nice one. Wow, that's a low heart rate for 220. Are you going to race tonight? I might do the Hare and Hounds. Thinking about it. Double ZHR today. Nice one, mate. How far are you from turning A cat on ZP? What do you got to do to get to? What do you want to? I've just realised why my heart rate's low. It's because that Jay Edsteberia was pulling us all along with a fair pace, and now he's just left the race. So we're all kind of backing off a little bit now, cruising along. Wow. What about starting in the B cat tonight? Last time I did the Hare and Hounds, the Bs actually, I think they won the race. 4 or 5 of them did. But usually the A's catch. So it's a 2-minute gap over about 35 kilometres. So you can start with the Bs and then see what happens. And then if the A's catch, try and beat the A's. Be quite fun doing a race together for the first time. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, that ZHR race tonight, there'll be a lot of sandbaggers and there'll be a lot of, well, there'll be 1 or 2 Z powers probably. But it doesn't really matter so much because the groups are so big, the speed's so high, it just averages out. So you got 1 or 2 cheats. It doesn't really elevate the group's speed, if you know what I mean. Yay! I think I got the aero about this time last week. Oh, Xteria's back. See? Oh, he must be a lap behind. Stopped again. Great. Oh no, someone's caught up. No, someone we've lapped. I was getting confused. Yeah, it's still the 4 of us. I'll probably do that race, mate, if I'm feeling alright after this. I've got to watch my daughter for a few hours beforehand tonight, which usually knackers me out. If I'm feeling alright tonight, I might start the race, see how it goes. It's quite a hard effort though. It's not, in the ACAT, you're right, it's, yeah, pretty, very close to threshold. For me, anyway. I'm 29 BPM, 128. 126. Bloody hell. I'm still on a 3.7 average though, so. Flipping heck. It's amazing, my heart rate was between 160 and 184 last night. And look at this, I'm down to 122. I know I'm not really putting much effort in, but still. In a warm-up for 3 watts per kilo, I'm usually about this BPM. But of course, because I've already been racing a bit here, my heart rate's actually quite low for the effort I've put in. We lost somebody. Someone's gone. Oh, is Yama gone? Where's Yama gone? Ah. Yama's gone. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I saw that video, so I don't know why he dropped out. He's got a reasonable sprint on him. He can do 4.5 to 20 minutes and I think 13 and a half for 15 seconds. So he should have been able to handle this. Maybe he's just bored. Maybe he's just bored of the pace. He's thinking, I need to find a harder race, that's what he's thinking. I don't mind doing these races because as long as you mix it up. If I just did these races, that'd be no good, but having done that race last night, it almost killed me. Almost fell off the bike. It's good to mix it up with these races, just like I say, it's kind of like a tempo session, isn't it? I'm actually questioning whether this heart rate monitor is working. This is my backup heart rate monitor. Because I broke the ticker yesterday. I've got one, I've ordered one. This is my Garmin heart rate monitor, which I presume is okay. It's dynamic anyway, it's moving around, so it's reading. No, Yama was with us. Yeah, the other guys, well, we had a bit of a mix-up a lap or two ago. The Yama's was the fourth rider at the front. Yama and Texeria are the only two on Zwift Power Live. So they're the only ones going to beat. The guy in white here, Ho Hung, I don't know who he is and I don't really care. He might have a sprint on him, he might not. I just got to watch this orange guy, obviously. Texeria is 4.7 for 20 minutes and 10.9 for 15 seconds. So I've got an aero helmet. Unless I mess up the sprint, I should beat him. So I've just got to stay behind the guy in orange, basically, and don't sprint him at the end. Just wondering whether he'll make a move, the guy in orange. So whether he's on Zwift Power Live like me. Breakaway. It can only do 10 for a sprint, so thing is, like, if I'm going to race tonight, I don't want to do more than one finishing sprint here. I want to save the legs. I want this to be as easy as possible. I know. Sell it out, right? Chicken out. Oh, it's better than a group rider, isn't it? It's a bit more tactical. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Someone might do an attack. Doesn't look like it, though, does it? Actually, they're getting slower and slower, these two. 121 beats per minute. Come on, up 119. Come on. I'm not doing any work here at all. I'm averaging 3.5 now. I was at 4.1 back for the first few laps. Texeri's average is 3.9, so he's making an effort. And I'm just sitting behind him. Like an annoying little goit. God. 8 more laps. Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about the chase group. Good point. Yeah, there's a guy in the chase group actually who can do 14.1 per sprint. Liebman. Good point. Okay. Mind you, they're not going that hard, are they? Look, they're only doing 3, just over 3, some of them. I'm just going to hang in to see what happens. Let's see if Texeri and Pohon get worried about the chase group. Oh, bit of an effort there. I'm just going to wait, see what happens with this gap. See if they could be arsed trying to catch up. It's not getting lower yet. Oh, this is bliss. Right, Joey. Yeah, Joey. It's meant to be upside down. It's it's a new team that Theo set up. The number 13's upside down. You can find the Facebook group with the explanation of that. I won't try and explain it myself. Mick does a better job. But yeah, it's supposed to be upside down. Joey, I was saying to Mick, I might be racing tonight as well. I might do the Hare and Hounds tonight for a laugh. So I want this to be as easy as possible. At the moment, this is perfect. It's actually a good warm-up for tonight. I'm just watching the gap to the chase group, because I know there's a sprinter in there who's A-cut. He can do over 14 miles per kilo, Liebman. He's the only one I'm worried about. So I'm just happy to sit behind these guys at 3 miles per kilo. So they're 42 seconds behind now. So it's been growing. Shrimps and bananas. Shrimps and bananas. Disgusting. Pure sugar. Oh, they're closing a bit. Is that because we're going uphill? When the chase group gets within, say, 20-25 seconds, I might make an effort, but I'm hoping these guys will get worried before me. My heart rate's going up again for some reason. Hello, Michael. Yeah, Joey, I'm just eating crap, basically. Tesco's shrimps and bananas. Ingredients, probably just sugar and flavouring, Z numbers. So. I usually have banana, just to reduce the chance of cramps. I was worried about that, yeah. Ooh. You can see I've been dropped, cheeky monkey. Texeria lifted the face then because he saw I fell back. He's definitely on it. Oh, look, he's used his helmet. Oh, that was risky. Big mistake. Can't believe he did that. But he's got to try something. He's got no helmet now. And I drink SIS electrolyte. Sometimes I put some protein powder in it. Ooh. Alright, the chase group has broken up. I'm trying to. It's a bit clever. Oh, Liebman's gone. Yeah. That chase group hasn't got any sprinters in it now, so that's good. Liebman's the only one that can sprint. There's only 3 in the chase group now, so I can't see them catching. I don't know, they're making a bit of an effort. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't know why there's no position numbers. It might be a ZHR thing. I'm not sure. It's a bit annoying. Like I say, I always have Zwift Power Live on. Sometimes you don't get live, doesn't work. But that tells me everything I need to know, which is good. But yeah, in a crit race like this, it's handy to know your position, isn't it? When you're doing so many laps and you're lapping people, you kind of get confused. Bit the neck, Mike. Nothing serious, I hope. Which end was the colonoscopy? Oh, sorry. I just realised. I've had. Sorry, I don't answer that. I was thinking of the term endoscopy, because endoscopy can be either end, can't it? I've had one down the throat a couple of times. Which they refer to as an endoscopy, but sometimes they refer to that as an endoscopy as well. So yeah, I can understand why you can't sit down for a few days. Yeah, I love Zwift Power. It only seems to work in about 1 in every 2 or 3 races now, which is a bit annoying. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know whether race organisers have to tick a box of some sort to activate it, I don't know. But it's really good. Because it means, I mean, you guys probably know anyway, you probably use it Power Live, but funny enough, I can't actually show the browser. I can't show Zwift Power Live on my stream. I can't show the information as it's changing. For some reason, Streamlabs won't let me do that, or I haven't figured out a way of doing it yet. I might have another go at that. It might be quite useful to look at. But, I mean, in this situation here, on Zwift Power Live, the guy in white, ho-hum, basically unofficial, he's not on Zwift Power Live, so if I wanted to win this race now, I know I don't have to beat the guy in white, he can do whatever he wants. But I know the guy in orange is on Zwift Power Live, and I know what the guy in orange can do in a sprint. So I know he can do 4.7 for 20 minutes and 10.9 for 15 seconds. So he can do a bit of a sprint, but it's not massive. And I know also that I also know the weights, that can be useful as well if we've got a heavy course. So he's 70 kilograms, so he's basically the same as me. So yeah, it's useful information. And also I can see the average watts per kilo everybody's been doing. So I've averaged 3.4. The guy in orange has averaged 3.8. So he's averaged 3.8 and 4.7 is his 20 minute. Whereas I've averaged 3.4 and my 20 minutes 5.1. So there's a bigger margin for me. So theoretically, it should have been an easier ride. I know there's other factors involved. And I also know he's still not got an aero helmet. 15, 16. One. I think he's got 3 more chances, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I love Zwift Power Live, it's great. Makes the race more interesting as well. Because otherwise, what have you got here? Like you say, there's no positions on the right of the screen. You can kind of work out where you are, but it doesn't help. You know, if you're not using Zwift Power Live, for all you know, these two guys could be on Z Power. So you know, you don't even have to beat them. You can just draft them for a while, let them go off, come in and win the race officially, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of imagine 6 areas kind of is ticking over them. I was thinking, what have I got to do here? Especially if he's on Zwift Power Live, you must be thinking, what do I do now? I mean, really, he's got to try a break, hasn't he? Because if he's been clocking me, he'll know I've not used the power up. Yeah, well, apart from the first few laps. So he's pulling his elbow out. He wants someone to make an effort. I'm not making an effort. We've got 6k and we've got a 34-second lead, and they're not sprinters, so I'm not. Probably going to moan after this race. What do you reckon? Should I be doing my bit here? Should I be going to the front and pulling? Or should I just annoy him and stay at the back? What's the etiquette on these things? What's the right thing to do? I suppose etiquette is to do your bit at the front. But at the end of the day, you know, if I want to come first, then I want to save my legs for this evening. Why would I want to pull at the front? Oh, there you go. Oh, he's got an arrow and he's used it again. Out of the waste. Yeah, I'm just going to sit behind because he might try and attack at some point. I need to be ready for that. Yeah, no, that's what I've been thinking. That gap's always been around 30 to 40 seconds, so it's not going to close now, is it? They'll be saving themselves their own sprint thing. You think I should put a message out? Let's just put the old toast. Toast. Mind you, he doesn't know who that was from, does he? Do you think he'll sprint off? No, I don't want a PB. I'm racing tonight, so I just want to do what I've got to do, really. I'll do a hard sprint at the end, but I don't want to be doing a long sprint or attacking. God, you must be really annoyed with me. Toast. I'm just throwing a hammer time. You might get a bit confused there.
Hammer time! Hammer time!
Oh, two different voices, cool.
Hammer time!
Yeah, I think he will as well, Mike. I think he's got to go early, isn't he, at some point? Oh, who's this? Oh, is this a teammate? He's got the same kit on. I wonder if this guy's been lapped and he's going to try and help his mates out. He's on a TT bike. Strange. Is that just do you reckon they're in the same team? They've got the same jersey on. It looks like it's an off the peg Zwift jersey though. Oh, one pump's gone. Oh, I should have stayed with him. Well, I'm going to beat him. Kicking off now. I'm going to beat Poho. He's not on ZHR Live, so I'm not worried. Texeria doesn't know that though. Oh, that must have hurt. Shall I try and catch the leader? It would be a good 1 minute hard effort though. Yeah. No, I'm taking this easy. I must have hurt that guy. I think he's really tired. Yeah, he's gone. Probably went a bit early there. Went a bit early there. I think I didn't have to do that much. I think he was so tired that I could have just stayed with him and then sprinted the last 10 seconds on the aero. I don't mind. Hey, cheers guys. Maybe I'll see you tonight in Hare and Hounds. Something else.